Okay, today we're going to show you how to fix a couple of common PS2 troubles. For example, this one has a cracked disk tray. I accidentally stepped on it, so I'm going to show you how to fix that today. I'm also going to show you how to change out the controller port right here. Sometimes these go bad, and you can just swap them out. And we're also going to show you how to change out this little power switch right here. Sometimes those go bad as well. So we're just going to do a real quick video to show you how to do all three. First thing what you want to do is get a little small flathead screwdriver. You want to pry off these little plastic tabs. There's 8 of them. You just want to pry them off with a little screwdriver. Then you just want to take out the 8 screws. I've already done that to kind of speed up the video, so to speak. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we're also going to remove the warranty sticker right there. Just peel that off. Once you do that, then the console will just separate for you. Now I just keep the console folded just like this, so that way I don't break the wire right here that turns the PS2 on or the reset button. So I just kind of leave it right here and don't even mess with that. Then on the inside here, right here, this is where your disk drive is. What we're going to do is take off this top plastic tray. There's 4 small screws. This is where a small Phillips screwdriver comes in very handy. Right here is the controller port that we're going to swap out to. And then right here back in the back is the power supply. And so we're just going to change out all that, and I'll show you how to do it. So the first thing we're going to fix, we're going to swap out the disk tray here. So like I said, we just took off the little black cover that went right over the top. Had 4 black screws. And this disk tray slides right out and it has 2 screws on the side. Not all of them are like this, but this one is. So I just removed those 2 screws. Then what I'll do is take our other disk tray, just slide it right in, just till all the screw holes line up. Now if you have a disk read problem, I do have a video to do that. It's pretty easy because basically you're just going to calibrate how high the lens goes in that console. So basically we're just going to swap out the 2 screws. And there we have our new disk tray on. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the little audio video switch here in the back. Alright, so what we want to do is we're going to undo our controller port with our 2 screws. This is going to be the same way we'll swap it out. I'll do that as soon as I get done doing here. Then we're going to undo the 4 screws that connects the board to the plastic of the console. There's a screw here. There's a screw on the left-hand side of the fan, the switch. There's one in between the switch and the fan, and there's one right underneath the fan. And then what we'll do is take the console, lift it up towards us. As you can see, there's a little adapter right here. What we're going to do is just pull it right off. And then what we'll do is we'll put our new one right on. Just have to line up the little prongs. Once you get the prongs lined up, you hear it clasp. And then we'll just put our board back in our console here, just like so. Put our parts back together. Then don't forget to put your screws back on. And there we have it. That would be changing out our AC adapter switch. Wasn't too hard. You just got to make sure, I guess, you have a new one. Like me, I just keep random parts laying around, but I'm a video game store. For those of you that don't have access to all that, may I recommend probably looking on eBay. It'd be a great place. Wouldn't think they're very much. So what we're going to do over here, this is the controller port. And I promised I'd show you guys how to do this too. So what we're going to do is, the controller port sits right here. Alright. And like I said, there's 2 screws that hold the controller port to the console. And what I did is I removed the 2 screws so I can get to the AC adapter. So we're just going to have those 2 screws that are already removed, and right here is an ink ribbon. basically the ink ribbon connects right here to the controller port. There's a little black flap that pops up. The ink ribbon comes right off. Then what we're going to do is take our other controller port, and it has the port right here where you connect your ink ribbon. Basically what you do is just slide the ink ribbon in, and you push down on the plastic clamp, and then go ahead and screw in your controller port. Just like so, and then what we're going to do is just going to turn everything on just to make sure it works. That's the key. You don't want to put everything back together and figure out, oh, hey, I didn't do something right, because then you have to spend a lot more time doing this. Okay, so the last step really is just to make sure that we have everything hooked up properly. So what we'll do is turn her on. I have it plugged in, not to where you're not going to get shocked or anything like that. So we have power, so that means our switch is hooked up fine. Now we're going to eject the tray, make sure the tray ejects just fine. As you can see, it does. That's a beautiful thing. And like I said, if you do have a discrete error, I do have another video that goes through on how to calibrate the lens for you. Otherwise, we're complete. Our job is done. Now we're just going to reassemble everything. I won't bore you with those details. But anyhow, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.